Not even just your flight crew, but maybe even the people that are working in the stores that are selling you that $10 water bottle. Like after the flight, I usually don't even think about it. Oh, it was extremely bumpy on the way back. Hey guys, and welcome back. So today is Tuesday and the 21st, and we are starting a 4-day trip. It is 5:02 a.m. and our report time is at 6, so it's a nice early morning. We only have one leg today, and this trip actually runs over the Thanksgiving holiday. So I will be working on Thanksgiving. Working on the holidays is something that I've pretty much done this whole entire time, all 7 years since I've been here. And it's not terrible for me. I don't have kids or anything, so it works out, and the extra pay makes it that much better. But sometimes it works out where I'm able to have a layover in the city where my family is and visit my mom and my sister. Or if I'm home, I can get home early enough to enjoy the day with my family here or my friends. But this time I will actually be in New York City, and I'll be celebrating with some of my friends there, and we're gonna have our own little Thanksgiving. I do work a long turn that day. I'm kind of like, if I'm gonna work, I want to work, and I want it to be worth it. So that's always a perk whenever you are starting out as a flight attendant. If you're gonna work, get the hours. If you are able to bid for layovers that are around your family or friends or something like that, do that to make the most of your holidays. For me, I just try to do what's best for me. I could hold Thanksgiving off, but I decided to work this year. So, but yes, tomorrow we have our 2 legs, and then on Thursday we have 2 legs, and then the last day 1 leg. So this trip is pretty easy. It's all international turns. So tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be going to Grenada, which is a turn out of JFK, and then the next day we'll be doing a Barbados turn. That is our Thanksgiving day. And then the last day is go home day, and it's just 1 leg home to Orlando, so that should be wonderful. Anyway, I am all set and ready to go. Got my uniform on, got my little winter scarf on with the snowflakes. It's so cute. Anyway, we're ready. I will see you guys at the airport. Hey guys, so we made it to our hotel. This morning I ended up leaving early and getting to the parking lot, and the bus that takes us to our terminal decided it had to take other people to the terminal B and then take us to terminal C. Nonetheless, I was running super behind. I literally had like 10 minutes by the time we got dropped off to get to my gate. So I was flustered. I didn't have time to say anything. Once we did get to the plane, I just had to get in, do my checks, get started, because we had a board right away. It was the first flight in the morning, so I got to make sure that leaves out on time, and I did not want to be holding that up. So I did make it on time with 2 minutes to spare, so that was nice. But just checking in with you guys, we did make it. We're here for the day, and I'm exhausted. I'm gonna take a nap. I usually don't take a nap, especially when the next day is an early day as well. Like our pickup time is at 5:20 a.m. So it's gonna be an early morning, but I'm tired. And tomorrow looks like it could be eventful. So I didn't know, our driver was talking to us, and he's like, oh, where are you flying to tomorrow? And we told him, we're going to Grenada, and he's like, oh, the weather's gonna be bad. And I'm like, really? Like, I usually check the weather, but like not as of lately. I just haven't for whatever reason. Nonetheless, I just looked when he said, and it's like 90%. I don't know if you can see, I'll put it on the screen, but 90% chance of rain today starting at 5, and then all day tomorrow. So I don't know if that's going to lead to any type of delays or weather mishaps. I mean, I wouldn't be mad getting stuck in Grenada, but of course I didn't pack a bathing suit. That's the least of my concerns. But I don't know what tomorrow holds, so I just want to get as much rest as possible. I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight too, but I do need to take a nap now. So I'm gonna change out of this, freshen up, and then take a shower, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Also, we have a pretty neat view from the hotel room. I mean, it's nothing extravagant, but the leaves are so pretty, and in Florida we don't have this, so we don't really see our leaves changing. It's usually in January where they just go from green to dead. So seeing all these pretty colors, and then it's being Thanksgiving on Thursday, it just feels so festive. I feel like growing up I didn't get that cold weather for the holidays, so whenever I get a chance to get it, it's so nice, because I definitely know those of you who ever had like snow and this cool fall weather definitely got to enjoy it. It's like a total difference when you're growing up and it's hot, like it's 80 degrees for Thanksgiving, 80 degrees for Christmas. It's a nice little break. Like, I love the seasons are so nice, and I just think they're beautiful. It's also extremely cold outside, which is another reason I don't mind staying in. I don't know if I'll venture out later, but as of right now, me and this bed have a date. Hey guys, so we're here. Ask me if I took a nap. The answer is no. I was just back there watching TV. It's some crazy show. It's called Customer Wars, but I just cannot stop watching. So I was watching that, and then I was making a few phone calls and all that stuff. But nonetheless, I'm gonna walk over to the Target and Sephora. I actually have something that I wanted to exchange from Sephora. I just don't have the box, so I don't know how they handle that kind of stuff. See if I can exchange it for something else I'd like to, but if not, it's whatever. And then just go on Target, because you know, if I lay down now, I'm not gonna sleep later, so I'd rather tire myself out, and then now I feel like I have a burst of energy. So I'm gonna go take a little walk, and then we'll come back, and then I'll actually take a shower, and I'll actually relax and end the night like that. But for right now, we're good. I cooked some salmon for like lunch or dinner or whenever I was gonna feel hungry to eat. So I had my salmon and broccoli, and I made some potatoes, so I had that for lunch. And then dinner, if I'm hungry, I'll figure that out. But for right now, I feel like I'm full. It is 1:47, so that should hold me over for now. It looks super cloudy outside now. The sun was out before, but I'm gonna head out because it says around 5 o'clock. I've been watching the Weather Channel too. Before I put this on, I was watching the Weather Channel, and I'll insert some clips, but they were talking about how the travel day tomorrow is supposed to be really rough, and in the Northeast as well as in Florida. Granted, I'm in the Northeast now. They were mainly talking about like the Boston area and obviously New England, so they were talking about up there, but it's gonna rain and stuff here, and I'm like, ugh, is tomorrow gonna be a long day? Is it gonna be a weather delays? Like, what are we expecting here? Because it's supposed to start tonight at 5, so I don't know how exciting this Thanksgiving trip is going to be, but you're gonna come along for the ride. But we'll see what happens. But as of right now, everything looks fine, everything looks good, flights are on time, there's no weather, it's all calm before the storm. I haven't even left the room yet. I keep watching this show, and a new one comes on tonight at 10, but I'll be sleeping because I'm going to sleep early. I'm gonna get up way too early. So it's actually starting to rain right now, and we're walking, but I don't give up, so we're gonna go because it's close by anyway. it's close, so it was not too long of a walk, and I have my little hood on. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get any stronger than this. It's just gonna motivate me to hurry up and get out there. But it's cold. It's getting nasty. Well, that was very short-lived, and that's okay. I'm taking that as a sign from the universe that I did not need to be in the mall spending money at Target or Sephora. I went in Sephora and they didn't have what I wanted. I walked into Target and I looked at the line because all of their self-checkout lines were like not working, which is unheard of because usually they want you to check your own stuff out these days. But none of them were on, so the line was so long and there was only 2 cashiers, which is fine. But I wasn't gonna wait in that line because I'm not that patient. Especially for stuff that I don't need. Like, I didn't need anything in there. I was just gonna go and look. And then knowing my luck, I'd find something that I didn't need and want to buy it and then have to stand in a long line. So I just did the adult thing and turned right back around and walked back home, or walked back to the hotel. And it's rainy and gloomy outside. It's only 3:25 and I'm already like, this is what puts me in the mood to like go to sleep early, but not when I'm at home because the sun's still out. But anyway, it is so, yeah, it's nasty outside. I'm gonna turn the weather channel back on just so that I can see any updates, because like I told you guys when I was walking, on my little weather app, which is a lie, it said that it wasn't supposed to start raining until 5. It was raining when I was out there, so definitely not true. So yeah, I'm just curious what we're gonna be in for the rest of tonight and tomorrow, seeing how that may or may not affect us. I'm probably talking this all up and everything's gonna go smooth. It's gonna be on time. We're gonna be great. Or either I'm doing the opposite and putting all this juju out there and then it's gonna be a crazy day. So I just like to know in advance. I'm going to turn the weather channel back on, just see what's going on, since it did start raining a little bit earlier than expected, just to see where we're at. So I'll catch up with you guys in a few. So it is 6:04 a.m. We are already on the plane. It was a rainy drive and it's expected to still be raining throughout the day here in New York, which is fine. Right now,
so I have the 2 carts with the fresh foods back here. So just so you guys know.
We are going to Grenada. We haven't gotten our flight time yet. The captain is just getting in, so he's going to brief us. When he does, I'll come back on. Today we have 173 guests coming with us down to Grenada, and out of 200 we're on the 321 Neo, so we have a little bit more room on this one. And yeah, I'll give you guys more information once we get it from our captain, but as of right now, we're here, we're good. Everything was good last night. I didn't do much after I spoke with you guys last. I took a shower and I went to sleep. That's why I'm feeling a little bit more rejuvenated today, a lot less tired. So we're gonna take on the day. I'll come back and let you guys know. Alright guys, we got our flight time. It is going to be 4 hours and 6 minutes down to Grenada. And yeah, we'll have to do 2 services on this one. We actually have our, I don't think I ever showed you guys, but on these long routes we have our nice little fresh food items. Sorry, I'll show you some behind the scenes. So we'll be selling these items. Everybody always asks for them all the time. But anyway, we're going to be selling that. It's expected to be bumpy on the climb out. That's what the captain said. So we'll stay seated after we get to 10,000 feet. and they'll let us know when it's safe for us to get up. So I'm guessing service will start. It'll be a little delayed in starting, which is fine. We have 4 hours, so we'll get to it. Anyway, I'll see you guys once we get to it. Hey guys, so we made it to Grenada. We just ran inside really quick to see if we could get some duty free. I didn't see anything that I really wanted. The liquor that I like is actually in St. Martin and they didn't have it here, so that's fine. But the flight was good. All the customers were very nice. I think they're excited to be spending their Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think they're excited to be spending their Thanksgiving in a different place, which is so nice. What better than a tropical island? So yeah, they were very nice. It was so bumpy the first hour of our 4-hour flight on this leg. We sat down, and you know how I feel about turbulence. I still haven't gotten over it, used to it, probably never will. So I was a little shaken, but that's okay. We made it through. I always wonder, like, if passengers, if they look at me and they're like, seeing I'm a little nervous, do they get more nervous or whatever the case may be? But I don't know. I think they were fine. I was sitting next to a couple and they were super sweet. So we're waiting for our pilots now. We have about 30 minutes before we start boarding because we got in early. So I'm just gonna relax, eat my lunch, and then I'll see you guys when we get briefed, and I'll let you know what the flight time back is. Guys, so we were briefed by our pilots and it's gonna be 4 hours and 38 minutes back. He did let us know that it's going to be bumpy for the last hour going into Kennedy. So, as expected, it's just in reverse. So instead of the last flight, it was an hour in the beginning. Now it's going to be an hour at the end. So we may have to wrap up service sooner than later and take our jump seats. So we'll probably be doing that. Either way, we're going to get ready to board. So once we take off, it'll be 4 hours and 38 minutes. We only have 117 people on board with us today, so pretty light for out of 200. So I will talk to you guys when we get to New York. Also surprising, I haven't had to bust out my fan at all today. Well, at least not here in Grenada. It's been chilly on the plane, and even outside it wasn't like humid hot. I don't know, it's been feeling good. No sweat, no fan needed, and it's barely any of the air conditioning. You can't really see because of the white, but yeah, I guess plus humidity. We love it. Hey guys, so we made it in. We are done for the night. It is 7:33 and all I can think about is getting in that bed, taking this uniform off, and showering. It's been a long day. I was just talking with some customers that were on the flight. They were really nice and they were sitting in the same area of my jump seat, and I was telling them, like, just joking, that I saw the sunrise while I was on the airplane and I saw it set also while being on the airplane. So today was very long. Tomorrow is going to be the same. Tomorrow we go to Barbados, and that is looking like the same block time, if not more. So, oh, actually, no, probably around the same. We start later than we did today. So I get to sleep in a little bit longer, which is also a perk. But tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna go ahead and try and talk to my family either tonight or tomorrow, send them text messages because I'll be working all day and I won't really get to see them. So that's the only downfall about working and then flying all day, is you can't even send them a text, or you can't even call. And sometimes texts, they're nice, but just to have that little bit of communication is always a little bit better. So it's good to just be able to talk to your family and loved ones on the holidays whenever you can, even if it's the day before, just to get it out of the way. Even though we land tomorrow at 7:30, so it shouldn't be too late. But I'm gonna get out of this uniform and I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. Hold up, I actually forgot to mention to you guys the most important part of the flight. No, well, not important, but I checked in with you guys before we left Grenada, and I was telling you that it was going to be bumpy on the way back. I didn't let you know it was extremely bumpy on the way back. We had to take our seats. It got so turbulent. I'll definitely insert some pictures at some point so you can see what we were flying through. And traditionally you wouldn't know by looking at like the green and the yellow and all of the colors and stuff like that, but it was extremely bumpy. We got a call from the captain when they came out for one of their breaks. He said that it would be between moderate to severe turbulence, so we were definitely ready to take our jump seats as soon as he called and told us, like, all right, it's time. We were already wrapping up with service, so that is the update with that. I totally forgot to say that. I was just I guess I'm just so happy to be in my hotel room getting ready to relax and everything. I didn't even tell you, and it had kind of just like everything drama that happens on the plane, it just, as soon as you get off the plane, it doesn't even bother you anymore. But the turbulence, I wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that it was extremely bumpy, and that is why it's so important. I'm always going to say this, to wear your seatbelt. Even when you're just sitting there relaxing, put your seatbelt on, because you never know when it's just going to drop, shake, wiggle. Seatbelt. Hey guys, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. It is 7:07 a.m. and we are getting ready to head over to the terminal. I slept so good. I slept for 8 hours. So I should be well rested for today. It doesn't even sound like it, but I feel fine. We are gonna stop and treat ourselves to some coffee this morning. We have time, so I'm gonna get some coffee and then we're gonna head to the gate. So I'll see you guys. We made it down to the plane. We have a 4-hour and 8-minute flight. This is, I'm not even sure if it's a full flight because I still haven't checked, so it's gonna be a surprise. I'll let you know once we get to Barbados what the update is, but it looks like it's gonna be smooth. It's a pretty day outside, so I'll see you in Barbados. Different situation, so it's alright. I'm just ready to get back and get finished. I guess not always you're gonna have like that holiday cheer from everybody. That's why I just try to keep a smile on my face, try to be patient. I understand like it's hectic traveling during this time, and you know, people are under a lot of stress and they tend to take it out on other people, and I just try to be understanding to that fact and kind of brush it off. Like after the flight, I usually don't even think about it, but it is a little challenging, especially on the holidays when you're away from your family, to bring other people to theirs. So it's just something to think about if you are interested in being a flight attendant, or if you are a flight attendant already and you're new to it. Don't take things too personally. If you have a challenging flight, maybe talk about it with your crew and then try and move on. Don't let it manifest into you and make you think that there's something wrong with yourself, or just don't bring it into the next flight. Let it roll off your shoulders. So the rest of the day is going to be good. I'm going to put that out there into the universe. We haven't gotten our flight time back, and I don't know how many customers are on this. This might be a full flight as well, and I'll come back and let you guys know once we get that information. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here. It was a smooth ride coming in. We didn't have any turbulence like we did yesterday. It was bumpy, but today was great. So I will see you guys in a little bit. You guys, so we only have 77 people going back with us. Flight time should be 4 hours and 36 minutes. So I'll see you in New York. Our Thanksgiving trip is done. It is complete. Overall, it was great. My crew that I work with, they were so fantastic. It is literally when you are working, who you're around and the vibes that you have with everyone really makes or break a trip. And they were absolutely amazing. It was laughs. It was just great. I wish we were able to hang out like outside of our work day, but it just didn't call for that. But that is totally fine. I just hope that, you know, when you are, if you're a flight attendant, if you're working during the holidays, I hope that you have a great cruise, because that literally makes or break your trip. So if you are aspiring to be a flight attendant, just know that sometimes, again, I feel like I've mentioned it previously in this video, that sometimes you may have to work, especially if you're just starting out. Whichever airline, especially with my airline, isn't as senior as some of the legacy airlines, where you may be on reserve for longer. You may not hold that time off to be with your family for a while. So with that, just know going into this career, you are pretty much going to be working on the holidays. So you have to make the best of it, whether you're working with a friend or you're working with somebody who you just met. I just wish nothing but the best when you are working during the holidays, because I know it can be tough. You're alone, you're away from your family, friends, kids, spouse, whatever. Make the best of it. Even if you have like a long layover, invite them on your layover if they can get on the flight, because then you still have the standby stuff. But if they can get on the flight, if you have a significant other, invite them on your layover. If you're going to be in Buffalo for 24 hours, you might as well have your honey with you. Or if you can invite your kids, take them with you to DC. You never know. Or anywhere you can figure out. And if you are senior enough to hold off the holidays, I appreciate it. I know what it's like to have worked the holidays for the last couple of years, so it definitely feels nice when you are able to, but it also feels nice when you're able to pick up and make some extra money. So I'm wishing you all, and if you're not a flight attendant, I hope that your travels this holiday season are smooth and easy. Pack some patience with you, because it can be a little hectic, especially going through those TSA lines, and just in general, just maybe delays from weather. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I didn't know what was going to happen, but with weather, you never know. You never know if it's gonna go out on time or if there's gonna be delays. Just always try and be patient with everybody around you, and not even just your flight crew, but maybe even the people that are working in the stores that are selling you that $10 water bottle, and the people who are giving you that $50 pizza. They show them a little patience too. I am going to close out here, and I will see you guys in the next one.